Today, we are talking about a very important topic, and that is artificial intelligence. Should Black people be afraid of it? Is it a threat to our community, or is it a tool that we can use to advance ourselves? First, before we begin the video, I just want to personally thank the 6,000 plus of you that subscribe to our channel. We believe that we are offering relevant, up-to-date, and credible information that Black people need. However, the metrics show us that upwards of 80% of you watch the videos and do not subscribe to the channel. So humbly, we ask that you just take that finger and click that button and subscribe to the channel. Help us grow, help us expand, help us get nationalism and Pan-Africanism out to the world. Thank you so much. Peace. It's come to my attention that too many of us are fearful of artificial intelligence, or worse, we think it has nothing to do with our community. You know, that's a white thing. You know how we do that. We dismiss things that we're afraid of or don't understand as being white. But the truth is, artificial intelligence, or AI, is really not optional, family. It's not some science fiction concept waiting in the future. It's here. It's shaping jobs, healthcare, education, policing, and even how we communicate with one another. Just like electricity, the internet, or social media, those who control it will shape the world. And if we don't claim our place in this moment, we risk being left behind. So let's break it down simply. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is when machines, computers, learn data to make decisions or predictions. It's the technology behind Siri, Alexa, your TikTok recommendations, the fraud alerts from your bank, and even the autocorrect feature on your phone. So it's not new, it's just that it has advanced. According to the New York Federal Reserve, as of September 2025, 40% of service companies and 26% of manufacturers are already using AI. That's up significantly from just last year. So far, job loss has been modest. Only about 1% of service firms reported layoffs from AI, which is a good thing. Some companies are actually hiring more people to manage these systems. However, there are risks. Here's the danger. Goldman Sachs estimates that 6 to 7% of U.S. jobs could be displaced by AI as it spreads. That might sound pretty small, 6 or 7%, but when you're talking about a labor force of over 150 million people, that accounts for millions and millions of jobs. Globally, AI may displace 85 million jobs by the end of this year. But the other side is, it's also projected to create 97 million new jobs. So that's a net gain, but only for those who are prepared to pivot into those new roles. So let's look specifically now at us. McKinsey estimates that 4.5 million jobs held by African Americans will likely be ended by the year 2030. That's a 10% higher risk than the general population. And for Black men without a college degree, nearly 28% of their jobs could be disrupted. Even entry-level white-collar jobs are under threat. The CEO of Anthropic, you're going to hear that name a lot, is one of the biggest AI companies, warns that up to 50% of entry-level office jobs could vanish in the next 1 to 5 years. Imagine national unemployment spiking to 20%, or as one AI expert said, 99%. Now, on top of that, there's bias in AI systems, facial recognition software that misidentifies Black faces, or hiring algorithms that mysteriously screen us out. If we stay on the sidelines, AI becomes just another tool of discrimination, oppression, and displacement. As the old saying goes, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. But I don't bring all this up to scare you. I bring it up to wake you up, because AI also brings opportunities for those who have the innovation, the initiative, and the wherewithal to flip the script. For one thing, AI does not just replace or eliminate jobs, it transforms them. Some sectors actually show job growth, about a 9% increase, because new jobs are emerging, like robotic technicians and systems operators. And research shows that AI often complements human skills instead of fully replacing them, which means things like creativity, work ethic, teamwork, resilience. Skills our people have historically in abundance become even more valuable. On top of that, some Black folks see the potential for fairness and ethics in the workplace. A Pew Research study found that while many of us are skeptical of AI, over half of those who perceive bias actually believe greater AI use in hiring could actually improve equity. The presumption is that it will be a rational, non-discriminating system. So imagine a world where biased human gatekeepers are checked, are held in line, are held back by transparent, completely rational, accountable systems. In fact, I have a friend, who I will not name without his permission, who told me that he would rather take his risk on an AI run world than a white man run world, because he says that the AI run world will be rational and will make hiring and firing decisions, legislative decisions, educational decisions based on what's best for the people involved, who's best qualified to be in positions. Let's not forget, though, artificial intelligence is also a weapon we can use. See, this now we got to the wake up. Now we talking about standing up. Imagine Black-owned businesses using artificial intelligence to analyze the markets and compete globally. Imagine AI-powered tutors and teachers closing educational gaps for our children and creating educational curriculums and systems and lesson plans and activities that are customized to each child, that can be differentiated based on if a child has certain learning disabilities and what have you. Imagine activists using AI to expose police misconduct or to organize smarter and faster and wiser. The opportunity is real, but once again, family, potential means nothing if you don't actualize it, we don't use it. So what should we do? What are we talking about here? First of all, we got to learn. Take free and low-cost courses in AI, coding and data literacy. Right now, one of the classes I take every week, about twice a week, I went to AI and told it what I wanted to learn and told it to create a course and teach it to me. So there's no excuse, right? Or you can go on YouTube. Plenty of experts will take you through step by step the things you need to know. You don't have to be a computer engineer. You just need to know enough to understand and use the tools. Second, we must question. We need to push for transparency in the systems that affect our lives, whether that's hiring, credit scoring, or policing. We cannot allow hidden algorithms to become hidden chains, another form of oppression. And third, we must organize. Just as we built churches and schools and community organizations, we must now build coalitions of Black educators, creatives, activists, and tech experts committed to equitable and ethical AI. Remember, anything that we create has to be ethical, right? You can create something to feed the masses, you can create something to poison the masses. So this is very important. Fourth, we have to create. We have to be innovative. We have to support our youth in robotics, coding, and AI development. We have to fund Black-led startups that use artificial intelligence for healthcare, education, and justice in our communities. Not to mention things like farming and solving the food desert crisis in many of our communities. And finally, we must protect, advocate for policies that regulate AI bias and protect workers from being cast aside. This is survival work. This is liberation work, like everything we do on this channel. This is nothing to dismiss. It's just talk. This is real talk. This is talk that can transform your life if you take it seriously. So family, here's the bottom line. AI is not the future. It is the present. And like every new technology, it will either liberate us or further oppress us. And some of that has to do with how we respond. Think about literacy during slavery. Our ancestors risked their lives to learn to read because they knew knowledge was at least potential power. Today, AI literacy is that same kind of power. We cannot afford to hide behind fear, ignorance, or indifference. We must be informed, we must be engaged, and we must be creators, not just consumers. AI can help you see things that you would miss. It can help your team identify areas where you need to improve. It can help you evaluate your systems. It can help you develop new ways to make money, a side hustle or a whole complete business. Like, take it very seriously. So I leave you with this, family. Don't fear AI, understand it, shape it, and let's use it as another liberation tool. This is our time to lead, not to lag behind. Let's step boldly into the future, family, together. Peace and Black Power.